Info 10, een informatief programma over actuele onderwerpen en evenementen. Info 10.
Libra Training, Coaching and Consultancy is a company that has served 124 organizations, transformed 12,216 lives, and completed 257 projects in its 14 years of existence in Suriname. It's well known for its people and digital transformations.
Correct.
The CEO, Sheetal Sujun, is here with me today, and we're going to talk about upcoming workshops on ChatGPT, both for women and professionals. Welcome, Sheetal.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
ChatGPT workshop on the 1st of November is very specified.
Right.
Why is ChatGPT for women different than the ChatGPT training
In general? Okay. So as of January this year, we started with ChatGPT for professionals. And we've been doing that pretty regularly, almost every month. We've done over 12 workshops already, and it's not even the end of the year. Between public workshops, which means any professional can just sign up and attend, and even tailor-made workshops, which we've done for several organizations as well. And ChatGPT Professionals was the first one that was created based on how professionals, and I'm talking about mid-managers, team leaders, supervisors, directors I've had in the room who are like, I know AI is going to be a big thing. I know we need to use this. I don't know if I'm using it optimally. And this is exactly why ChatGPT for Professionals was created, to show them that it goes beyond the emails and the notes or the information that they're asking from ChatGPT, but really optimizing the way they use it. And it's a 4.5-hour workshop. And we go over every possible way a professional can use it at work, with a little bit of this is also how you can use it in your personal life. In doing so many of these workshops, of course, you start to see a pattern. You start to see what people are interested in. You also start to see that while we are teaching professionals how to use it, for me as a woman, having used this for almost 3 years now, since the beginning when it came out, we've been exploring this, me and my husband. I realized I use it a lot for my personal life, not just for work. Work is great, of course, all day, all the time. But for my personal life, it became so much more easier to navigate my day-to-day with, as a woman, as a mother, as a wife, as someone who is taking care not just of a business, but a home.
You're actually organizing everything.
Everything.
As a woman. So if you can use ChatGPT for work,
exactly,
to coordinate, to structure it, then it's also available in other areas. Of course, yes.
I started using it so much for my personal life, and I thought, I need to create another one. I need to create one that is specifically for women only, because even women, the professional women I have spoken to, they use it more for work, and their mind has still not opened up to how can I use it in my personal life? How can I get more advice about my growth, the things that I want to do, the advice that I need in my life, in my relationships, or how I can navigate motherhood with my kids, because I've been doing that. I don't know if women are doing that.
I don't think we even realize how much opportunity there is.
Exactly. So then the idea struck me, I need to do one for women. Yes, I will share not the focus is not what you do in your professional life, that we will go into that, but a lot of focus is outside of work. What can a woman do to utilize this the most?
It's interesting that you say that, because when you research ChatGPT online, it actually says that Mira Murati is the woman who drove the creation of ChatGPT. So it was a woman who saw the opportunities of AI. She is quickly becoming one of the foremost figures in artificial intelligence because she is Chief Technology Officer at OpenAI, which is a leading research institute for AI development. So it's very interesting and also very convenient that you saw that pattern.
Right.
And decided to design a custom workshop. You're not going to focus on professions, but it's going to be mentioned,
it's going to be
of course.
Part of it, yes.
So you're going to focus on everything else that we can use it for.
Right. Some of the examples of that would be, let's talk about hair and beauty, for example, right? Yeah. I And I kid you not, and I tell people all the time, I used to have some health issues about 2 years ago, and anything I would eat, I would break out in hives, and I didn't know what was going on with me. Went to doctors, went to specialists, got allergy tests done. Nothing came out of it until I started doing a little more research and started finding out more, not just through Google, but also ChatGPT. And it brought about so much information that I didn't think about. And I thought, let me try it. Let me see what it suggests. And it really helped me through food that, focus on only these foods for the next 3 months. Avoid this, this, and this, and this. And I figured, what could I lose, right? I'm not getting any advice from anyone else. Nothing is working. I was super frustrated. I didn't want to just take medications. I wanted to find the root cause. Yeah. I kid you not. I healed it in 6 months.
Wow.
All because I did so much in ChatGPT, the way I created prompts, giving it even updates. This is what it feels like today. Yeah. This is almost like having a personal assistant or someone I could talk to and say, hey, who was also keeping up with my progress and say, okay, so you're going through this now? Now stop this. Now you can start this. Now test this. Now do that. It was incredible. Of course, at the time, I wasn't telling anyone about this because they'd be like, this is a bit freaky.
People will think, what is she doing?
Exactly.
Talking to a robot like that.
Know,
that's the first thing that they will think.
That's the first thing. But it worked.
It worked, yeah. Amazing.
And I went from not being able to eat anything without breaking out in hives and needing to take cetirizine or one of those allergy medicines to being able to have everything and not breaking out anymore because the tool helped me heal through food.
It brought balance to your body.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's just one of so many things that I have learned with ChatGPT. I have, just exploring. Now, I do have to say, ChatGPT is not 100% accurate. You can't rely on it on everything. You'd still have to research. You'd still have to test things out. You'll still have to find out things that it says it's not set in stone, but it has really good information that's worth looking into. And that's what I always tell people. Go through it. See what it says. Give it a shot. Give it a try. It's better than not knowing what to do.
Exactly. ChatGPT is part of artificial intelligence. It may be artificial, but it's still intelligence.
Right.
It's all knowledge, everything that has been researched throughout decades, hundreds of years, generations ago, everything combined together. So when you ask it something, within parts of seconds. Milliseconds, it searches for the information specifically needed for your situation. So it's a supercomputer.
How it works, so yes, it has a lot of information because data is being fed to the tool and it's being fed to the tool for years. Initially, when it first started out, it had 3% of the internet, and most people would think that's not a lot, but it's a lot of information. Over time, that percentage has increased tremendously with the different versions, with the way it responds. Now, what I teach is how to ask the right questions, because that is where people get stuck. A lot of times people don't know what to ask, or the questions are too generic, so they get generic answers. And they don't know how to train their model, because every account that you have with ChatGPT is a model you get to train. It's your own profile, and you are telling your account, I want you to respond this way. I want you to behave like such a person. I want you to wear the cap of HR or psychology or all of that, and then respond to me. And that's why I really teach people how to ask the right questions, so then it becomes more specific to them.
Then it becomes a personal sparring partner. Like in your case, when you were not feeling well, a personal medical doctor, supporter.
You can say supporter.
It became almost a friend you would talk to. So you train the account how to talk back to you.
Exactly.
So that's what this training will be about.
Absolutely, yeah. That is the focus. Because, yes, I know women may be saying, I sometimes, pretend it's my friend, so I would just lay out what happened in the day. And sometimes I, look for recipes and all that. Yes, you can do that. But there's a better way of doing that. And that's where I come in to show women, I know you're already doing that, but let me take it up a notch for you. Let me show you how better to create this for you that you go back home and you think, wow, I didn't know I could do this as well.
Only benefits.
Yes.
So where can they register? Is it already open by
It's
the way?
open. It's open. It's on our website, www.libragroup.com. If you go on our website, just scroll down on the homepage, you see all our upcoming events, and you'll see ChatGPT for Women, which is on November 1st, 2025, and just register. The early fee ends on October 10. So I would suggest sign up before
This week.
October 10.
This week.
Yes. And you then lock in the early fee. Our ChatGPT workshops have been sold out from day one. All of them. This is still open. There are still some spots left. So now is a good time to sign up. And there's only 12 spots. I keep the group small and intimate so that we have discussions, conversations, that everyone doesn't just learn from me. They may learn from someone else in the room and say, hey, I actually used it recently for so and so and so, and this is what it gave me. And I want to keep it intimate, engaging, an environment where women or anyone who comes in really learn. And it's hands-on, which means they have to come with their laptop, and then we do exercise after exercise after exercise. So you see in the workshop what you can do, and then guide everyone in the room. Okay, ask it this way now. Now try this. Now do this. Look what else it can do. So I do it with everyone, and it's very hands-on. And anyone who wants to learn how to do this should come.
You've said it all. Visit the website, register online at Libra Training, Coaching and Consultancy. Sign up for this training, ChatGPT workshop for women. Probably see you there.
Yes, hope to see you there.
Info 10, een informatief programma over actuele onderwerpen en evenementen. Info 10.